I was diagnosed in July of 2012. Had been tired. I went to the doctor. They did blood work and told me I had leukemia. And I got to tell you, it's like being kicked in the gut, really. I was so shocked. I didn't even know what to ask, what questions. I have 2 sons who are grown. Both of them are married. And I got to tell you, there were times that I used to just pray that I would live long enough to see him get married. So I did. My significant other, David, we've been together for 12 years. And then I have an extended family from Hope Lodge, honestly. This is like family for sure. I was accepted into the trial and I was very relieved about that. I was very nervous about living somewhere for an extended period of time that I didn't know anything about. So we arrived the day before Superstorm Sandy hit. And I remember walking in and being much more nervous about staying here than I was about the storm. But as it turned out, it was a godsend then and has been ever since. I mean, it's just, I don't know what we would have done without it. What I needed was a place to stay and support. And that's what the American Cancer Society has provided for me and hundreds of other people, in addition to all kinds of other support, and it's extremely meaningful. Our favorite time of the day was dinner time because everybody would be in the kitchen preparing meals, and that's where we got to know each other and give support for one another. We would share recipes, people from all over the world, so they were teaching us about different cuisines from where they were from. But we would also usually end up sharing stories about our disease, our treatment, what our fears were, what our hopes were. People would talk about the impact on family members. We would share thoughts and ideas on how we can help family members with it. There was so much information given back and forth that was good information and supportive information, and it was fun. When you asked me about my experience at Hope Lodge, I have to smile because I calculated, I think that I have spent approximately 458 nights here. If I stop and multiply 458 times the average cost of a hotel here, I would have had to file bankruptcy, which, by the way, cancer patients have the highest rate of bankruptcy of any disease in this country. But not only did I not have that expense, but much more than that, I had a support system that proved to be the foundation, I think, of my recovery, honestly, from this. It's what made all the difference. And honestly, often I've thought about what it would have been like all this time. This is where I'll get teary. If I had to go through this alone at home, you know, taking my medication or going to the hospital for infusion, coming home. And I feel sorry for people who don't have this kind of an environment and this sort of a support system. And that kitchen was just like the nucleus of everything here. I loved it. Hope Lodge is much more than a roof over your head. I've even told my oncologist here, I said, you know, you've taken care of me physically, but Hope Lodge has taken care of me emotionally. And because of that, what you do for me is much more effective than if it weren't for Hope Lodge. I'm here today, honestly, I believe, to a great extent because of the existence of the American Cancer Society Hope Lodge.